Hey guys, I hope you are all well. I hope you're having a great week this week, Thanksgiving week, as you prepare to spend time with friends and family, with food and football and all the fun things that you do on Thanksgiving. We miss it, so we hope that you enjoy it on our behalf. I wanted to take a few minutes to make a video to kind of update you and fill you in on some different things that we have going on over the next few days. As you know, Thursday is Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, you have Black Friday. After Black Friday, I guess you get a break for the weekend, I don't know. And you get Cyber Monday. And it seems like they're always adding on some new day. But the next day I'm actually very grateful for and I get excited about. And that next day is Giving Tuesday. And Giving Tuesday is really just a day to be able to give back to different causes and nonprofits in the midst of all the chaos and the madness. So typically what we've done for Giving Tuesday is we've had a major project and we try to raise money for that one project. This year is going to be a little bit different. We do not have a major project. We have several small projects. And we're going to raise all the money for that together this Giving Tuesday. So this Giving Tuesday, we are raising $5,500. And I have a list of different things here I want to share with you of the things that we're raising money for. One of the bigger things on the list is car repairs. We have our vehicle that we've been blessed with for the past several years. And we had an incident with the vehicle where it wasn't an accident, no one wrecked or anything like that. We had kind of a crazy storm and the roof tiles fell down onto our vehicle in several places. Several roof tiles fell, and so it dented our hood, it dented one of the fenders, and yeah, it's a whole thing. Because the climate is hot and humid and there's mud and all these other things, rust is an issue. It is a concern, and if we do not address the problem, then rust will be a bigger issue going forward. And so we want to get that fixed. We obviously want to get it addressed so that we can continue on and with our vehicle for years and years and years and years to come, hopefully, God willing. And so I don't know if you saw the video recently, but we take that vehicle to Villages. It's the vehicle that takes us to different places to reach and help different people. And so we definitely want to get that fixed. Another thing we want to get some nice interior mats and things like that for the car. Again, muddy boots, muddy shoes, you know, you can do the math. And so we want to be able to help that. Another thing, I don't know if you've seen this before either. I've talked about it on Instagram or on Facebook as well. But we have a like a study center. It's a library, and it's basically a space for people in the community who don't have internet access in their homes, which most people don't in our neighborhood, don't have printers, don't have access to a lot of books and things of that nature. But we have in that space, we have a space where you can come, we can offer you books, we can offer you peace and quiet, we can offer you a comfortable environment and just internet access and all the things. So kids come to study and do homework and do projects and research, and you can come and work on your theses for the university, school, or anything that you want to study and focus on and be kind of have some peace and quiet. That's what we have that space for. So for that space, one thing we want to put in that space is a nice printer. We want to put a nice printer in there for obvious reasons, so you know everyone can print stuff out that they need, whether it's for school or for work or whatever people need. We can have that accessible to people to be able to print things out for free. And unfortunately, with that and with having things, there comes a need to have security. And one thing we want to put in, and really we're past due for it, and thank God nothing's happened, but we need a security camera system. And not just for that study space, but for the church as well. And so, you know, we feel that we've been blessed, and a lot of you guys have helped with some of the things that we have there. And we just want to be able to protect those things. And we, you know, just want to be wise in the way that we set things up and that we protect the things that we have and kind of take care and steward things we have properly. So we want to also, on that list is included is a security system with camera. After that, we want a coffee maker. And I feel like that goes without saying, everything's better with coffee. We also want to be able to buy more books, and I think I mentioned it earlier, I'm not sure, but we have textbooks for people that are studying in university. If you can't afford the textbooks, you can come and you can use some of them in our library. We want to be able to buy more things like that and more materials for people to be able to study and read and learn and grow. And so there's a long list of books that we want to get, but I'm not going to read you the whole list. On top of that, for our space here, we're in southern Bolivia here. I'm actually in the space where we have church and we fellowship, we have get-togethers, we have parties, we have anything you can think of, we have in the space here. It is a great space for that. And actually right behind us is where we sit, is the couches, and we have, I don't know if you can see them or not, but that's where we have church. And in the space where you are at right now, where I am at, this is a space that we want to have for kids. And our church has been blessed with the gift of fertility. It depends on who you ask if it's a gift or not. But we have a lot of kids. We don't have a big church, but we have 3 babies that come right now. There's a woman who is pregnant with twins, and there's another woman who's pregnant who is due to give birth in a month or so. On top of that, we have a 2-year-old and we have a 3-year-old that come. So we want one of those spongy carpet type things for the kids to be able to, to play on and sit on. Different toys, interactive things. And again, we do house church style, so we're sitting there and we want the kids to be able to hang out and spend time right here while we're all right here. And even when we have other nights of get-togethers, they can have this space dedicated to the kids. Another thing is, believe it or not, it gets cooler here. So in the wintertime, it gets cold. And last year, I think it got down to 40-some degrees inside. And so that's pretty cold when you're having a get-together, when you're having church. And so we want to put 2 heaters down in this space to just keep it warm and keep it a welcoming space for people to come. And on top of heaters, we need fans. Right now we are kind of in summertime. It was 104 degrees the other day, and it didn't get that hot inside, but there's no insulation in these buildings or anything like that, so it gets pretty hot. It's probably 90 degrees inside. So we want some fans to help keep us cool in this space as well. Another thing for here is a projector. We have a projector up north. We want to get one for here for when we want to do courses and things like that next year. We can do interactive and show images and all those fun things that you do when you're teaching or when you're learning or grow, whatever the case may be. But also, even if we want to do movie night for the kids or something like that, we can have it there. So a multi-purpose projector we want to have. And last but not least, we need a video monitor. We bought a computer, and it's a nice computer because we want to do some video projects coming up in this next year, and there's more on that later. We've partnered with the local clinic. We're going to do video stuff for them, and I'll tell you more about that later. But we need a monitor for our computer. We want a nice monitor to be able to edit video. We want to be able to put out a nice product so that we can show you and others what we're doing there in the northern spot, in the clinic there in northern Bolivia. So that's the list that we have this year. Those are the things we want to raise money for. So again, we're raising $5,500 this year. So we ask that you prayerfully consider partnering with us and reaching our goal for this year so that we can reach more people in every way, mentally, physically, spiritually, all of it. We want to reach people in every way possible. So we ask that you prayerfully consider partnering with us with that. Thank you so much for your time watching this video, and thank you for your consideration as well. And we hope you have a great Thanksgiving and have a great time with friends and family and everything that you're grateful for. You'll be hearing from us soon. God bless.